Is Gunna using Afrobeats to salvage his career? Let's talk about it. When you start to look at the recent Afrobeat features of Gunna nowadays, it begs the question, what exactly is going on? After the whole YSL RICO case, Gunna got labeled as a snitch, and it's just, the list goes on as someone who has allegedly gotten semi-blacklisted. Because when you think about it, commercially, Gunna is good. But the question is, now that he can no longer collaborate as much with his colleagues, where else can Gunna sell next? And then he thought, Afrobeats. So what did he do next?
Welcome to another episode of Inside the Industry, where I say things people in the music industry don't like to admit, but you need to hear. My name is Chineye Mbakwe. Now let's talk.
When you start to look at the recent Afrobeat features of Gunna nowadays, it begs the question, what exactly is going on? Is this him showing interest, or what is going on? Anyways, let's run it back a bit. After the whole YSL RICO case, Gunna got labeled as a snitch, he got labeled as a rat, amongst his own colleagues. Now, what does this mean for him? First of all, he loses street credibility, and then next, he's unable to get more collabs within his circle. He loses club placements, and it's just, the list goes on as someone who has allegedly gotten semi-blacklisted. So the question is, now that he can no longer collaborate as much with his colleagues, where else can Gunna sell next? Because when you think about it, commercially, Gunna is good. But the question is, what market can I go into next since my own market is not selling? And then he thought, Afrobeats. So what did he do next? He went on to feature, likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, Asake, Tyler. He featured these people, and now he's still featuring, he has like upcoming music with Shallipopi. There's one with Teni. So it's a simple case of, when one market locks you out, you look for another one. When one door closes, another one opens. But one smart thing he's doing though is he's not trying to switch his genre. He's bringing trap and fusing it with Afrobeats, which is sort of a reverse of what Chris Brown did. Let's talk about his streaming. When you look at his streaming, he still has a heavy US audience. But when you look at his fastest rising audience nowadays, you guessed right, Nigeria is top of the list. Then South Africa is there. You have the likes of Kenya, Ghana, top on his streaming list as well. And one thing about Afrobeats audience is, when there's Afrobeats audience replay songs, they have strong standship. And when Afrobeats audience become loyal to you, they become loyal to you compared to the US rap trap audience. So when you think about it, Gunna made a smart move commercially. But then, let's not just think that him doing a show in Lagos the other time, featuring so many Afrobeats artists, is somehow helping Afrobeats. Afrobeats is helping him. And then in this case, this is one of the cases where we get to appreciate how far Afrobeat has gone, and then appreciate people like Chris Brown, who took a chance on Afrobeat even before it got this global. So anyways, my question now is back to you. Given the facts that you've heard now, and the one you would research before you disagree with me, do you think Gunna is using Afrobeats to salvage his career? So I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to follow me for more music industry insights, my unsolicited opinions on Afrobeats music updates, and raw and entertaining music reviews. Catch you in my next video. Bye.